reach it. Oh. That wasn't good. I wasn't trying to hit it that hard.
Look at my cute little balloon. I got it for Valentine's Day. I didn't mean to hit it that hard. I love the color red. I think it's a very, like, Finn, psh. The color red, I don't know, it's like very calming in a way, but it's also very like, I'm here, I'm loud, I'm ready to party. There's just so many like different versions I get from red. So that's the color we're starting off. My dog cannot stop barking, I'm sorry. But as you can see from the title, we are doing one color makeup. I'm so sad, I have to take off today's makeup. I thought it turned out so good. My eyelashes, I did a different technique and they turned out amazing. They look like falsies. I love it. Let's go take off this makeup first though. Okay, now that my day makeup is off, let's get into my night makeup. I have been really loving the 2 primer technique that I've been using. I've been using a hydrating one by Revolution and a sticky one by e.l.f. I do the hydrating one first and then I do the sticky one, and my skin comes out so glowy and sticky. Let me just show you. I'm gonna go in with the hydrating one first. This stuff does a great job of hydrating. I don't know how else to explain it. It just does a great job. I like to keep it in my T-zone because that's where I get the most pores. But I actually really don't get any pores. I don't know, everybody has pores, but like mine aren't very big, if that makes sense. Okay, then I go in with the e.l.f. one, and this stuff works so good underneath foundation. It keeps my foundation on all day and makes it super like glowy too from underneath. Now that we look like a newborn baby, we're gonna go in with some foundation. I have been loving, just like everybody else, honestly, although I don't know if everybody else has been loving it, but I have been loving Meredith Duxbury's foundation technique. I'm gonna be using 2 different foundations. One's a little darker, one's a little lighter, and I'm gonna mix it on my hand for the warmth and then apply it with my fingers, and it turns out so good. I don't know, let me show. I lied. We're not going to be mixing in my hand because I'm a dumbass and forgot that's what I was doing. So we're just going to mix it right on my face. And we're going to look a little bit like peanut butter, but that's okay. You know, the little peanut butter boy. That's what everybody says they look like when they do this technique. It feels very sensory, like bad, but it honestly feels good at the same time. We're going to go in with a soft, damp beauty blender and just blend it all in. That is a very loud car. This technique works so good. I'm so happy I tried it. Now I'm going to go in with 2 different concealers. This is the Milani concealer in the shade Nude Ivory 110. And I focused this one on the outside and on my forehead, down my nose, and a little bit on my chin. Then I go in with a second concealer, the LA Girl Pro Concealer, on the inner corners of my eye, just because this one tends to be more hydrating. Forehead, on my nose, a little bit on my chin. Then I'm going to take a second damp beauty blender and blend this all in. Now that we look nice and brightened and our eye bags are covered up, we're going to use some contour. I've been loving this Merit contour. It is in the shade Monarch, and I like to put it ear to my lip end, and then I also put it on my forehead, and then I put it right there, I guess like the inner part of my eye, on my nose, at the side of my nose, and on the very tip, like that. And we're gonna blend, blend, blend. With the other side of my concealer beauty blender, I'm going to take some setting powder. I use a random one. I don't have like a favorite setting powder because I don't use it that much. But when I do use it, I take a little bit on the tip and I tap off the excess, and I set my under eyes first, just messily, and then I'll go in with some more product, not tapping it off, and carve out my nose shape that I want, and then blend that into my under eye just a little bit. Okay, and I also carved out my cheeks just to make it a little bit more defined. Now I'm gonna wipe off the bake on my nose. I use a tiny highlighter brush. This is one of the brushes I use for highlighter. And I'm just gonna lightly start flicking that away. Just like that. Nothing too harsh. Beautiful. Now I'm also gonna wipe off this bake big fluffy fan brush. This one were a little bit more harsh, because it takes a little bit more to get that side off because I like beat it into my face. After we finish baking, now that we look like a powdered donut, we're gonna go in bronzer. I use the Juvia's Place bronzer in the shade Tan, and I mix these two colors together and just lightly with circular motions go in ham. Okay, my skin is looking a little bit dry, so we're gonna go in with some setting spray just to bring the moisture back in. This is the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Spray and Set. Whoa, nothing came out. Oh, it's doing its thing. And we're gonna fan it out. Okay, for brows, we're just gonna wipe them up, get some life back into them. Now I'm gonna go in with a pomade in the shade Dark Chocolate. My dog, you love him, Finny. And we're just gonna fill him in. Brows are done. I'm gonna zoom you in for some eyes. Okay, to start this off, I'm going to go in with a base. I'm using, just wait for it, some lipstick. This is the NYX Smooth Whip lipstick in the shade Cherry Cream. I'm gonna take a little bit and I'm just going to put a few dots, just like that. And then I'm gonna take a small compacting brush and just start blending that all in and buffing it out. Now I'm gonna take some red on an eyeshadow and just set all of that in place. Okay, now we're gonna work on a simple cut crease. Okay, I went ahead and cut the crease and then I set it with a bone colored eyeshadow. Okay, now I can't ever skip glitter. I love glitter so much. I'm gonna take the Juvia's Place glitter in the shade Fula, and I'm going to take a little stippling compacting brush on it and just pack it in the inner corner of my eye. Now I'm gonna go in with a deeper dark red on the outer corner of my eye. I think I'm gonna add some gems to this look. I added some cute little gems because I think they look so cute. I'm gonna go in with some liner on the waterline first, just so I have a little bit of a guide and because I like that area dark. Now we're gonna go in with some black liner and do a little wing. Okay, eyeliner's done. Now I'm gonna do my bottom eyeshadow. Okay, I just took some red in an angled flat brush and I'm just brushing it underneath. And then I'm gonna add some liner. I am now adding black to my waterline. Okay, we're gonna curl these bad boys and pop some lashes on. Now I'm gonna add some mascara. The best. For some reason my eyes look a lot bigger now. I don't know. Don't they look bigger? This is me relaxing my face. They look bigger, right? Tell me they look bigger. Anyways, moving on to highlighter. I have this like burnt orange blush and I'm going to start with that. Don't worry, I'm gonna add some red just to warm up the apples of my cheeks. And it's also got like a shimmer to it. I don't know if you can see that. It's very pretty. Okay, now we're gonna add a little bit of highlighter to my nose and my brow bone and the bridge of my nose. Okay, eyes are all done. Now, final part is lips. We're gonna go in with a dark brown lip liner first. This is by NYX in brown. And we're just gonna start by lining these. Now that we look like we have a mustache, we're going to go in with the same NYX red lipstick as the first step and just blend it all in. Lips are all done. Now let's finish the whole look. Last step is lip gloss. Look how pretty this look turned out. I love it so much. I think the bun and the earrings really pull it all together, and I'm really happy with how it turned out. Well guys, this is the one color makeup challenge all complete. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!